Hi everybody, welcome to Genieisms. So earlier today I made some homemade mac and cheese. I added some heavy cream for tonight's dinner so that when I heated it up it just wasn't like dry out noodles. Okay? Then this is a homemade barbecue sauce, which I actually had this in my pressure cooker along with my beef brisket. I pulled the beef brisket out so that I could put it in the oven for a short while. I use the pressure cooker just to get it nice and tender, and then I use the oven to get it, like just to get that good burnt ends on the brisket. Everybody likes the burnt fat on a brisket. And if you say you don't, you're lying. All right, so because this cooked with my brisket, it's also going to have some fat in it. Of course, a brisket doesn't have a whole lot of fat, but it does have a little. So I always take a metal ladle like this, a big metal ladle, and I put ice cubes in it, and I let the bottom of it get super cold, and then I put it down in my barbecue. And I just run the ladle around in the sauce, or you can do this for a broth, like for soup, if you boil meat and it lets off, like all the fat into the broth. You can also do that for this. Now, again, this is a real fatty piece of meat, so I may not get a whole lot. But I'll do this again for you guys one day whenever I do cook a meal that has a lot of fat in my broth. But as you can see, it's melting the ice, so it's like super hot. Still, it's kind of better, I think, if you let it cool down just a little. But we're going to take a look at the bottom of the ladle, and as you can see, it's got a lot of grease on it. It's not hardened up grease yet, but sometimes you will get, like if it's got a lot of fat, you will get a lot off of a lot of fat out of the broth. So Perry, open up this pot and let's show them what we have in here. Turnip greens. Who doesn't like turnip greens? And I made this dish earlier, and that is beanie weenies. And I don't know about any of y'all, but when I was growing up, quick, easy meal, my mom used to make me and my friends beanie weenies and mac and cheese, which is what we had earlier. And my mac and cheese needs to be stirred up. But anyway, an easy bread to have with this meal, if you want to do a homemade bread, is Cathead biscuits. They're super easy. Basically, you just use a flour, buttermilk, salt, and a tad bit of Crisco, and you mix that together really well. You kind of roll them out to be about a 1/2 inch thick, and then you cut out the biscuit shape that you want. Stick them in the oven for about 15 to 17 minutes, and you have homemade buttermilk Cathead biscuits. So good. All right, one more time. See all the grease I've pulled up out of that. And that's your Genieism for the day.